Robin was raised in Brooklyn and came to faith through Chosen People Ministries. She leads our team in Tel Aviv and has an exciting ministry among Jewish young people throughout Israel. She also helps to oversee our Ramat Gan Center in the greater Tel Aviv area. Thank you so much, Robin, for all that the Lord has done through you and for you and is doing in Tel Aviv right now, especially during this difficult season with Israel because of the virus and the political divisions and the increased lockdown within Israel. Thank you so much, Robin, for all you do.
Shalom from Israel. Mitch, thank you so much for inviting me to take part in this special event. Here in Israel, we have a thriving ministry. We have a ministry center in Jerusalem and in Ramat Gan, which is right by Tel Aviv. We have staff throughout the country. And at our ministry center, we would have so many people coming, lots of them not believers, to Shabbat dinners, Bible studies, worship nights, music coffee house events. And at those events, they would hear about the love of God and Jesus from the front, but they'd also meet our staff and meet believers who are part of our community, break bread together. It was a really safe space to explore the questions of faith. Well, when Corona hit Israel, the lockdown was a very complete one. We were only allowed to leave our homes for food and medicine. We were only allowed to go 100 meters from our home. So we immediately moved all our programs to Zoom. And so online, we were doing Bible studies and prayer meetings and worship nights. And it was amazing to see the numbers doubled and tripled. We had created the same safe space online. And the prayer times, God was doing something special. In the prayer time after Bible study, people were really opening up and sharing and praying for one another and going really deep. During this time too, there were little windows of opportunity. We could go out, and during those times, our staff would do food distribution to those in need, especially elderly and Holocaust survivors. But we also had more than ever requests from young families for help. It's been a really difficult season. Besides Corona, we had an election, we had political protests. The unemployment since Corona is huge, and it just keeps growing, and the needs are great. But in the midst of it, we're seeing God work. Through our online outreaches and through backpacker outreaches, we did a lot of follow-up. Now that people are home, it was easier to connect with them. And 3 young adults have come to faith in this season. They're being discipled through phone and Zoom. They're growing in their understanding and love of the Lord. And it's just so exciting to see that no matter what, God can use his people through technology, and God's Spirit can move in the midst of a lockdown, and he is helping us all go deeper. He's transforming lives, and he's saving lives, even in the midst of Corona. Israel did a really good job at dealing with Corona early on, and it was almost gone, but we reopened too quickly, and now we have more than we had ever. And so we're facing another partial or full lockdown, and they're already telling us September high holidays will only be able to be with those who live under our roof. So please pray for us. We're still in the midst of it, and we're praying for you. But in the midst of it, let's all just remember that God is still at work, and let's be love and light to everyone who is around us. It's just been a great opportunity to come alongside people.